Good evening and salutations, my Days of Our Lives fans. So, before we get started, a couple of things. First, so I want to make this clear that I don't delete comments. So, if someone writes a comment, negative or whatever, or they disagree with my opinions, that's totally fine. Because I love reading the comments, and I love knowing why people disagree with me. And if it's, I love hearing a different perspective. Which is usually sometimes while, every now and then I'll go to Brock TV and, I'll sit there and watch one of his reviews and stuff like that. Because it's maybe something that I didn't see that maybe he saw or whatever. So, yeah, I don't delete comments. If comments are being deleted on my page, it's by a damn YouTube bot. And it's unfortunate because it's not the first time that's happened. I know YouTube is going through some stuff where they don't have enough people to sit there and check on stuff. So they get bots to do it, and a lot of times either videos get deleted or comments get deleted and such. So, yeah, I don't delete comments. Okay. Also, here's the thing, and I've said this before, but it's been a while, so I guess I'll say it again. When I do these reviews on Days, General, whatever, I'm going to be honest. And if I don't like a character, I'm going to say so. You may disagree, feel free to disagree, that's fine. But I'm not doing it I'm not going to sit there and talk bad about a character, for the sake of pissing someone off. But I have to be honest. If I don't like a character, I'll sit there and say it. There's characters that I don't like Sammy. With that being said, there was a point in the episode where as much as I didn't like her, I agreed with something that she said. And I get it. I do. I'll give you an example. So, before I started doing these reviews, I watch a lot of Brock TV's, like General Hospital reviews. There's a character on there that I can't stand with a passion. And Brock TV was sitting there talking about this character and kind of highlighting some stuff that that he liked about what she did. This is, people who do watch it, this is Nina. I don't like her anymore. But with that being said, he was talking about stuff that he liked. And I wrote at the comment section, I don't remember what I said, but it must have been something because it kind of came across the wrong way when I reread it. And it seemed like I was coming at him. And then I looked and I was like, oh, yeah, that's, oops. So I get it, and I'm not discouraging people, if somebody's really mad and stuff like that, say how you feel, whatever. But my point is, I'm not doing this to step on anyone's toes, but I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be honest with how I feel. Like, if I want to sit there and I feel like somebody did something stupid or somebody's ditzy, let's say, Allie. Because we all know how much I can't stand that character. I'm going to call her out on it. I'm going to sit there and call her a ditz, a moron, and anything in between. That doesn't mean that if she says something right or something I agree with, I'm not going to sit there and ignore it. But again, I have to be honest about my feelings. Okay, now that that's out the way, let's get to this episode. This episode offered me absolutely nothing. Nothing. Just a complete hour of damn near waste of time. What are we on? 2 days now, and I'm still waiting to find out what's going on with Charlie and Ava, and how is Charlie going to get out of this, and is Ava going to be alive, and we go through whatever this is. Okay, sure. Okay, so we'll start with Kristen and Brady. Absolutely nothing. But I do gotta sit there and say, when they start talking about like their fantasy life or what they're gonna pretty much do when Kristen gets out, normally I skip those because I'm just like, whatever. I'm just not gonna. But I'm not gonna lie, seeing Victor polish like the silverware and everything like that, that was priceless. That was, honestly, to tell you the truth, that was the best scenes in there. In this whole episode was like Kristen's fantasy, Maggie being a maid, Xander going back to being a gardener or whatever. Those scenes was hilarious. Yeah, it was yeah. But with that being said, all they pretty much was doing was talk about what she was going to do when she gets out, and how they're going to live their happy ending. And I was like, all right, that's cool, I guess. At this point, I just I don't understand how Philip thinks. And Christ almighty, this guy has been on this show for a long time. They did a flashback, which was a nice poem with him and Chloe and everything like that. And I was just like, Jesus Christ. I remember how TV used to look before high def and everything like that. And I'm like, okay, wow. So anyway, this whole plan of Xander and Sarah fake breaking up, it's so dumb because they're not even sniffed there trying to act like they're playing a part. Xander is out. Maggie calls him up to, have the family gather for Christmas and stuff like that. And after he exchanged words with Chloe, because apparently they got history, and not the good kind, she invites him over. He agrees. But he's also like, you know what, Chloe? Why don't you come too? Now, apparently Chloe and Victor have a history. So anyway, they come to the house. Now, earlier, Philip is really trying to put the moves on Sarah. And first of all, Sarah's on the phone with Xander, and they're talking or whatever. Towards the end, she's like, I love you. And Philip, like a creep, opens up her door, which I'm just like, bro, she could have been naked. I mean, I know you clearly don't care about that, but like, I'm pretty sure she would. And he's just standing there like, oh, who was that? Was that Xander? It's none of your goddamn business. That's what she should have said. But she was like, oh no, it's my sister. And then, he's all like, oh, well, just let you know. I'm still really attracted to you. I'm still attracted to my stepsister. And, he's all like, oh, just let us not get caught up under the mistletoe. Like, all right, Philip, we get it. You like her. You got the hot for her. We got that. Could we move past that now? So, Sarah's like, oh, it must be some cookies or whatever that my mom is, got downstairs. So how about we go and get some? And, he follows her, and it's like, bro, you do realize that she said her mom, which is married to your dad, and you... Alright, okay, sure, why not? So anyway, they get downstairs, and at some point, Xander and Chloe comes in. And after some convincing of letting her stay from Xander to Victor, at some point, you know, Xander's all like, oh, well, she's my date. And, you know, you can see the fire in Sarah's eyes. So Sarah goes gets mistletoe, and she kisses Philip, and I'm just like, you know, I was just getting on Philip about him trying to hook up with you, and what are you doing? So she kisses him, and of course, you know, Xander tries to kiss Chloe, and Chloe's like, nah, that ain't happening. Philip laughs because, well, he's a child. And, okay, and, you know, to his credit, that was actually kind of funny. But, anyway, that happens, and at some point, well, Justin earlier was not there at his wife's, burial site. And after that emotional scene, he meets up with Bonnie. He tells Bonnie, hey, listen, just let you know, I'm not hooking up with Kayla again. She just needed my help with some legal trouble. And, you know, Bonnie just drops the act of her hooking up with some guy that I can't even remember his name. And Justin invites her over. You know, to the family's house. Which, by the way, yeah, his family hates Bonnie also. Damn. Bonnie and Chloe. So, Bonnie comes over with Justin. Well, Justin comes in first, and he tries to smooth things over with Victor. Bonnie comes in, and, Victor's like, no, I'm not having it. I'd rather have Cole in my stocking. I'm good. And, you know, Justin kind of lays out everything that she's done. And, at this point, Victor's like, you know what, I got a heart. And I'm pretty sure my wife would not be happy if I just kick her out. And he decided to let her stay. So, yay, Christmas miracle. I feel like I'm missing something. Nope, I'm not missing anything. So they all have, well, I don't know exactly what they have, but, Xander sneaks into Sarah's room and they start making out because, apparently just F the plan at this point. I mean, we can F the plan for a little bit, but, we'll get back on track like tomorrow. This whole damn thing is so stupid. It's so dumb because, it's like they're not even really trying too much, but it's like, they must really think that Philip is an idiot. I don't think that Philip has a lot of qualities. Well, not a lot of good qualities. But the one thing that I imagine he does have is that he's not an idiot. And I don't understand. Whatever. So at some point, Chloe sings. And it's amazing. And then I'm just like... First of all, I'm just like, bro, you let her go? And second of all, wait, you got together with her? And you let her go? I want to see who this other woman is. I want to see who this woman. Listen, I'm hearing rumors that she's coming into town. Man, let's put it this way. Chloe's a 10. So, if this woman who comes in isn't an 8.5 or higher, I don't even have the words to describe how I feel about that scenario. So I'm just not going to actually even bother with that scenario until we get to that scenario. Yeah, other than that, that was about it. Just kind of a pointless episode. I mean, I guess it was nice. It was nice, like, holiday, festive nice, but as far as an episode, nothing happened. Not a damn thing happened. But I heard some stuff that's going to go throughout the week. Actually, at this point, this is the end of the review. Also, with that being said, Days of Our Lives is actually going to be on Christmas. Which is cool. I know a lot of people aren't really going out because, the whole everything. But, with that being said, I might be going out. And if I do, Saturday will be when I'll review the episode. I know people don't want to wait. Brock TV is doing his thing. He's always pretty great. And, yeah, but I'll definitely be doing mine on Saturday. Because I'm going to watch anyway, so. With that being said, yes, that's actually going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. I know this came out super late, but Mondays is my late days, unfortunately. I mean, great pay, but at the same time, it's like, then this kind of falls behind a little bit. But I'm really grateful for the people that do watch my reviews. You know, even if they don't watch it today and they'll watch it tomorrow, I thank you. So with that being said, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching. Be safe. I will catch everyone in the next review.